Okay, so do a little demo on water waving, like waves. One of the things about this is that this is more of how do you in between things. So I'm going to start by doing something like that. And then I'm going to go out to like frame 12, turn on my onion skin, and then I'm going to go ahead and do basically the exact opposite. So here it's going to be like this, and then it'll be lower, and then it'll be this, and then it'll be lower, and this, lower, this, and lower. Something like that. And I'm going to go back now and in between it. I'm going to start here. And at this point, it should be rather flat. And just for the little demo on why we do it this way, I'm going to give this a few more frames at the end to play, just so we can see. So right now we've got something like that. And that's if we're going to have the waves, instead of just shifting over, that would just be like a motion of these lines moving over and over. We kind of want them to switch spots. So go whoop, 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 up and down the waves. And I'm going to start by just in-betweening each spot here. So basically all we're doing is something like that. And then I'll in between this one. And we'll get something like that. And then we'll in between. This one I don't need to in between because I don't. So we'll play it back. And you start to get that look. Now, go ahead and in between again. I'm going to in between here, keep my onion skin tool on, and just show the next frame and the previous frame. And we're going to go ahead and in between this one. And we're just sort of basically going right in between the lines of the previous one to start to smooth that out. I'll in between this one more time. And they're basically overlapping on one another. So what I think I can do is, instead of in betweening something that probably doesn't need it, I'm just going to remove that frame. Now I'll hit F7 and I'll in between this one. So I go from here and I'm just going in between the lines. And then this frame, I don't think I'm going to really need it. And if I do, remove frame. This one I probably do, so I'm going to draw in between here. Okay. And this one, I'll do it in between here. Whoa. Go like so. And I don't think I'm going to need this one either. Quick little demo on how to in-between basically. And now when I play it back, I don't have it going back to the original. This one might be able to just reverse frames, copy frames. Paste frames. And reverse frames. We'll see how that does. Yeah. So we've got this little animation of in-betweening, but really, how do we create? It's basically a little wavy water animation, but it's how to in-between is what we're mostly concerned about. Now you could always go ahead, back through, and just fill it in, and you get something that will play back that looks like this. It's really sort of a cheesy water animation, but I'm not so worried about the actual water animation itself, more so of how to in-between an animation. And this is really basic line work. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.